for today's meditation. Today is the 9th of September. You're very welcome. So always we start by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always starting our meditation by paying respect, because what we send the mind to, we connect to, and in paying respect we open the heart, and this is the energy which can come in. So Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, whoever can pay respect in their own way, and if we have no particular spiritual tradition, lineage, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our awareness to the body. Being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, it's good, it's a very stable posture. If not, we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight. Not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here, try to see ourselves sitting here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy, back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the air come in and go out, just keeping the attention at that one point. Just staying at the doorway, the gateway of the breath. Or we can keep our attention at the abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in silently, repeating in the mind. We breathe out. Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yay, breathing out, Sus. Or there are many other mantras we could use. Or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, and always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind, or maybe sadness. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So being aware of the breathing, anchoring the attention on the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind, being aware of whatever forms in the mind, and always letting go. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. We train ourselves simply to be aware of what is contacting the mind, what is forming in the mind. We train ourselves to be aware and to have the wisdom to let it go. Always keeping the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out, being aware of body, being aware of mind. Always knowing, always letting go. If we hear sound in our meditation, we don't send the mind out to the source of the sound. What is this? What is that? Who is this? Who is doing that? We are just aware of ear contact, sound contact with the ear. We don't send our mind any further than the ear. Just being aware of a moment of sound arising at the ear and passing. If a thought appears in the mind, we have the sharp awareness to see this thought appearing, and we simply let it go. We watch it appear, we watch it disappear. It appears like a bubble in the mind. If we don't react to it, it will simply disappear by itself. If we react to it, we pour our mental energy into this process, we create more of these thought bubbles. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. But we see, we observe what is forming at the heart and we simply let it go. The heart clears itself, cleans itself. A memory appears in the mind. If we take interest, then we create a big story in the mind. A chain reactions occurs, leaving the heart clogged and cluttered, hot and cramped. But we just see what is forming now in the heart and we let it go. The heart stays clear and open. Usually we scatter our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we scatter our attention in all directions, we scatter our mental energy. And so we feel drained, depleted. We've thrown all our energy away. Now in our meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, and always letting go. The heart becomes energized, the mind becomes recharged. Every time the mind runs away with a lot of thinking, every time we become aware that the mind has drifted away with a lot of dreaming, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the mantra if we use. We re-established our awareness, we re-establish our mindfulness, and we start anew, just knowing and letting go. Always with patience. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Back to the breathing, back to the present, back to the body. We continue like this, just knowing and letting go, keeping our attention on the breathing, keeping our attention with the body, watching our own mind and letting go. Instead of being scattered in all directions, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. The energies become unified and harmonized, and we feel a great sense of harmony in body, harmony in mind. The body feels light and refined. A refined sense of ease and comfort fills the entire body. The body feels ethereal, exquisite. And the mind becomes simply at peace. We stop to disturb our own mind. We stop to agitate our own mind. We stop to clutter and clog our own heart. The heart becomes clear and clean. We find a inner peace that we never knew before. It's like we look into a mirror for the first time. The mind sees itself for the first time. We find a deep peace, a refined peace that we never could have imagined. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. We unify the mental energies. The heart becomes unified. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. The purpose of meditation simply is peace. The Buddha taught that peace is the highest happiness. In our meditation, we develop wisdom through peace, peace through wisdom. As the peace becomes deeper and more refined, the wisdom can become deeper and more refined. As the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined, letting go on a deeper and more refined level, the peace becomes deeper and more refined. So step by step in our meditation practice, we develop peace, we develop wisdom. In the beginning, we need to have the wisdom to know, to simply observe the mind, know what is contacting the mind, and let it go, to not react, to simply let it go. As we unify the mental energies, we start to feel a lightness of body. We start to see an inner brightness, an inner light. This is because the energies which we are unifying are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. And as we unify, intensify our own inner energies, they become strong enough that we can actually feel. They become bright enough that we can really see our own inner energies. We just keep our attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing and letting go, knowing whatever sensations of the body there may be and letting go, knowing what is forming in the heart and letting go. The lightness of body will grow stronger by itself. The inner light will become brighter by itself. We don't try to control or force the inner light. We simply observe it and we let it go. Just as we observe the breathing at the nose, at the abdomen, we simply watch it and let it go. We don't try to control or force the breathing. Same with the inner light when it appears. We don't try to control or force. We simply observe it and we let it go. The inner light is in fact the inner breathing. We develop it by seeing it, observing it, and letting go. The inner light may come gradually, the mind gradually becoming brighter. Sometimes the inner light can come all at once. We can be flooded with this cool, clear, white light, like turning on a light switch, leaving us super awake, super alert, super alive. Whatever way the light comes, we simply watch it, we observe it, and we let it go. We don't try to control, we don't try to force it. It will develop by itself. Simply keeping our attention on the breathing, knowing, letting go, knowing the body sensations, letting go, knowing what is forming in the mind, what is forming at the heart, knowing, letting go. The inner light becomes stronger and stronger. It takes patience, it takes persistence. We can't expect to be expert all at once. It's a lifetime practice. We have patience with our practice and persistence. In time, the inner light fills the entire body. And when we have the inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern firmly established, our own inner torch, our own inner flashlight, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing the mind, letting go. The heart becomes more and more radiant. We become more and more awake. Very simple, just keeping the mind with the breathing, knowing and letting go. As we watch the mind, watch what is appearing at the mind, we watch it appear, we don't react, we watch it disappear. The heart clears itself, the heart cleans itself. Step by step, the heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. The inner peace becomes deeper and more refined. We find an inner oasis of peace within. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have our own inner sanctuary, our own inner oasis of peace. As we progress in our practice, it becomes much more enjoyable for the mind to rest within. than to go to the outside. In the beginning of our meditation practice, the mind always wants to go to the outside, find some stimulation, distraction on the outside. But as we progress in our practice, the mind is content to stay within, to rest within. Simply resting at the heart, the mind finds peace and gains strength. And when the mind is content to rest within, there is a feeling of home coming. We've come home, home to our own heart. We find an inner oasis, an inner wellspring. At the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy. It will happen automatically, it will happen by itself. In time the mind will come down to the heart area. We don't try to control, we don't try to force. We start our practice being aware of the breathing at the nose, at the abdomen. In time, it will happen naturally by itself. We don't try to force it. The mind will naturally come to the heart. And we can drink deeply from our own inner well, drinking peace, drinking joy, drinking happiness. We continue with our practice, just knowing, letting go, keeping our attention on our own body, our own mind, keeping our attention only in the present. The wellspring at the heart becomes stronger and stronger, becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we always feel we are overflowing, overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. And so we don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside, because inside we have this fountain of peace, fountain of happiness. And when we find this inner fountain, we know we have something very special inside, something very precious inside. We don't need to believe because we read it in a book. We don't need to believe because someone told us. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. And so we become more dignified. We know we are carrying something very precious inside. Our sense of self-worth, self-esteem becomes greater. We also become more humble because we can see everyone else is the same, everyone else has the same. We need to clean this heart. We need to energize the heart. We clean the heart by keeping basic morality, by body, by speech, by mind, and the heart becomes clean. We energize the heart by keeping our attention on our own body, our own mind, always letting go. The heart becomes more and more energized, becomes more cool, more clear, more bright. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it becomes more and more cool. The energy radiating from the heart is a cool energy. The light of the sun is hot. It burns the eye if we look to the sun. But the inner light is like the light of the moon. It's cooling to the eye. Once a month we have the full moon outside, but as we progress in our practice, every day is like we have the full moon inside. We unify the heart, we make the heart whole. The heart becomes bright, cool and clear. And the energy of this inner fountain we can share with the world in the practice of spreading metta, spreading kindness. First we spend some time to make the heart at peace and make the heart stronger. We energize the heart. And now we've spent some time just sitting quietly. The heart has become more at peace and more powerful. So we can spread this energy around. We focus at the heart chakra with the intention, may I be happy. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. So breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow, may all beings be happy. And we can do this in the 10 directions. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. If we have anger, the heart is hot. We lose our cool. Spreading metta will cool the heart down. Spreading metta will cool down the heart. The energy radiating from the heart is a cool energy. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. If the heart is heavy and dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart, clear and clean the heart. The energy comes up like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart, cleaning the entire energy field. And from us radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. This practice brings great benefits. We get the benefit here and now because it brings us great peace to do this practice, great peace and great joy. We get the benefit in the future because what we give to the universe will give us back many times over. And very importantly, this practice brings peace to the world. If we radiate anger, anxiety, what does the world become full of? Anger, anxiety. We make our heart at peace. We make the heart stronger, more powerful. We radiate this energy of peace, of kindness, of compassion, and we bring great benefit to the world. The time will come when we leave this body. We will look back on our life experience, we will review our life experience, and we will be amazed, we will be astonished how much good we did with this simple practice, how much good we did for ourselves, how much good we did for the world. And now we observe the heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more clear, more cool, more refined, more at peace? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? However way the heart is, we observe it and we let it go. And doing this much can be a full metta practice by itself. Now we have been sitting 40 minutes. To do this much can be a full metta practice by itself. Just to make the heart at peace, make the heart more powerful, and radiate this energy in the 10 directions. This can be already a full practice. If we do this much, it's already wonderful. If we have a little more time, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra, and we wish peace and happiness for all beings on this earth, on land, in the waters, in the air, from young to old, male, female, human, non-human. wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. Without limit, without exception, may all beings be at peace, may all beings be happy. We visualize the solar system at the heart chakra. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. Without limit, without exception, may all beings be happy, may all beings be at peace. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. And now we have no more images, no more pictures, just the intention, the idea that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy, may all beings be at peace. This heart can become an ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. We wish happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them happiness, wishing them peace, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. We wish peace and happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We share our merits with the angels watching over us, with all the higher beings in our area, and they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly to us, We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we completely forgive. And as we forgive, the heart becomes lighter, brighter, more cool, more clear, more free. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. And now we zoom back down, we put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing peace for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra. Wishing peace for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. Try to visualize the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear, may this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more at peace, more refined, more clear, more open? Whatever way the heart is, we observe it and we let it go. As we practice more and more, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, becoming bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. It happens in its own time. We just do our duty, taking care of our own heart, and the results come in their own time. We become aware again of the body, being aware of the body posture, and we can visualize ourselves sitting here like this. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. We can visualize ourselves in this posture, being aware of this posture. These movements of the hands help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And in your own time, whenever you're ready, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation at 7 p.m. Central European Time, and you're very welcome to join me in this. You'll find this live stream on this YouTube channel, Brightheart Meditation. And if anyone is interested to come to this center here in Hungary, this small center, to learn meditation, practice meditation, I leave something in the comment section below. And I wish you all the very best and the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace.